Today we're going to unbox and review the Aquabot Pool Rover S240i. This is a pool cleaning robot. We're going to unbox and see what we get. All right, let's go ahead and open it up here. Inside the box, we have a plastic bag with warranty registration and instructions. And this must be the control box here. The power unit. The rest of this must be the robot itself. There's the pool rover itself. This is for above ground and in-ground pools. Handle here on the side. Pull it out. There's like a port here. This is the cable. There's 40 foot of cable. Cable is, as you can see, it's shielded. This is the power cable. It plugs into the control unit there. At the bottom of the unit we have the suction areas. Pretty simple. Off here. There's the filter bags. Pretty simple inside. Not a whole lot to it. There's the motor. Creates the suction and the movement. Alright, let's plug this thing in. See how it works. Okay, so we're out here next to this pool. You can see I didn't clean it for a couple of days, so we've got a little bit of debris after a storm. So we're going to see what happens now. We'll let this thing clean it, see what we do. It's about a 15,000 gallon pool, so not too big. Milo here is going to help me clean the pool with the robot here. So we'll see what happens. We've got the unit here plugged into a GFI outlet. Front is fairly simple. We're going to unravel the cord. Get this thing unraveled. We want this piece here plugged right in there. Okay, the other thing is I for large pools, 0 for small pools. It is on 0. I think we are ready. So we stretched the cord all out, and we are going to put the unit in the pool. The directions say that you start it in the shallow end. This really doesn't have much of a shallow end except down by the stairs, but it also says to do it kind of in the middle of the pool. So we're going to take the unit, we're going to put it in the pool, upside down first, so that it gets rid of any air bubbles, and then flip it up and let it fall to the bottom, right side up. Just like so. Alright, so now the unit is ready to use. Get the cable. It says only to use enough cable in the water so as to allow it to get to the other side. Now we're going to turn the unit on. And there it goes. Alright, so it's been in the pool about 5 minutes or so. It does seem to be picking up some of the debris. Quite a bit of it is already gone because it went right through the center of it. It just basically has a timer that switches up and pushes it one way or another. It appears that the exhaust at the top, you can see the 2 ports at the top, just switch depending on which direction it wants to go. So you can see the back one there is open, so as the pump is pushing, and now the front one is open, it pushes it the other direction. So as the pump is creating suction inside, it's got to blow that water out. That water exits through an exhaust, and that propels the unit across the pool. And it just goes on a timer back and forth. You can hear the base unit kind of click a little bit every time it changes direction. This one doesn't climb any walls or stairs or anything like that, which is okay. Now, the difference in the switch between a large pool and a small pool is the small pool will let this run for about an hour, and a large pool will let it run for about 2 hours. See how it does. So this has been running for approximately an hour and maybe 20 minutes. You can see in the pool here, it's a little shaded now. If you look closely, you can still see there's a little bit of debris I came through and I used the scrub brush to move the debris away from the seams. This is a liner pool, so I could try to get it out away from the seams a little bit because it didn't do a great job over the seams. But it has done a fairly decent job. So this has a 2-hour cycle to run. I'm guessing that it's got roughly 40 minutes or so left. If I let it run that 40 minutes, it will probably pick up the rest of this debris. But I am going to pull it out because we have some dinner reservations to get to. There is it seems to like to go back and forth in this end of the pool. I tried to move it a little bit down to that end, and it didn't stay down there very long. It eventually made its way back this way. There is a way to angle the wheels, the front wheels on it, so that every time it goes, it's turning in the direction of some sort. It doesn't go straight. I'll probably do that before I put it in again. This pool is very strange in that it has, it's shallow at the sides and deeper in the middle. So this thing tends to like to hug that line in the middle and just go back and forth a little bit. It doesn't deviate. But if I angle the wheels, it will probably do what I need it to do. So all in all, I'd say for $265, it's a pretty good robot. I think it'll do exactly what we need it to do. I don't think it's going to eliminate manual vacuuming of the pool. I think I'll still have to do that, but I may only have to do that once a week instead of 3 or 4 times a week as I have been. So I'll just dump this in here every day or every other day, and it'll probably take care of the majority of the debris. So this has been the Aquabot Pool Rover, and I'd say it's a pretty good tool. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, and we'll show you how to clean it out. So according to the instructions, in order to pull the robot out, you want to turn the power off and disconnect it from the power supply, just to make sure there's no shorts that are going to electrocute you or anything like that. Then the cable is attached to the pool rover, and it's got a pretty decent attachment, so we're going to pull that out. Trying to do this with one hand here. Get it over to the side here. Pull it up to the surface. And then grab it by the handle. Just hold it over here. Let it drain. It's not too heavy at all, especially after it's drained. Out of it there. All right, let's bring it over here to this table. All right, so you can see how the wheels can adjust. So what I'll probably do for the next time is pull this pin, adjust this wheel like that, put the pin in, and we'll leave it there to see if that is here. So now it's at a little bit of an angle. You can also pull this out, I believe, and change it as well. But now it's got an angle. It does suggest that you move this from side to side each time you take it out and clean it. Let's see what it looks like inside here. All right. Here are the bags. You you can see, they're not as white and pristine as they were when we started. So we take these bags off, they just come right off. You see dirt that's collected inside there. It does have Velcro on the back side of it. So we'll be able to pull this apart, turn it inside out, and hose it off, clean it nicely. You can see there's a little debris in there, so I'll hose this off as well, clean it out. Make sure that there's no debris left inside. The pool has chemicals in it, of course, to keep it clean. Those chemicals aren't necessarily nice for equipment like this, so I will probably spray this off as well, just to keep the motors nice and clean as well. It does recommend that in the instructions. And that's it. That is the Pool Rover above ground pool cleaner, above ground and in ground pool cleaner from Aquabot. Hope you enjoyed the video.